Health in general is important. We should be actually 100% healthy mentally. Physically, actually, we should be healthy, but you know what drives the whole body is mind. And if your mind is not healthy, then actually your body is not healthy. So it's critical
that you take care of your mental health.
Absolutely, yes. If you take care, if you are actually healthy mentally, then your body actually will be healthy, because there is no way that your physical part can be above your mental part.
Very true. Just pick up on what you've said. Of course, you're in a high-pressure profession as an athlete, and for most sports personalities watching, what would you advise them to do based on your own personal experience? How do you able to manage that? Because sometimes that pressure can get to you as an athlete. What would you suggest from your own personal experience? Just a few things somebody can do as an athlete.
Pressure actually is there, but I had all the athletes and even the general public to handle pressure in a positive way. Pressure can come in a negative and a positive way. If you don't know how to handle it, it can be negative. If you know how to handle it, then it can be positive. But you need to accept where that pressure came from, what it you do in order for the pressure to come in. If you understand it, then you will be able actually to handle pressure. You'll be able to calm down and handle your things in a good way. First is understanding yourself, defining yourself in your language you understand, and understand what you are doing and the genesis of all this pressure. If you get actually right, then you are on the right way.
Well, Eliud, you've achieved so much from 2002 all the way to a few weeks ago. Is there a particular achievement that you celebrate the most? Is there one that means more to you than the other? Is there one that is more special? It could be on track, or it could be something else that you do away from track.
Ineos 159 challenge is critical to my heart. Reason is that I made history. Records are there to be broken. Tomorrow somebody else can break a world record, but I don't think actually there is another person who are there to think to make history, and even dare to think to try to and run under 2 hours. So I'm still happy that even still after people will run under 2 hours, I'll be the first human being to run under 2 hours. So history will be there.
And do you ever celebrate your successes? Do you sit back and feel like, well, I need to relax a bit and say, pat myself on, and if you celebrate, how do you do it?
I celebrate, you know, that's why I crossed the finishing line and actually put my hands up.
No, but I'm saying
that's
after that.
Celebration.
I read a story about Ineos 159. It was written in the Irish Examiner, and the guy said, you are the first man to go to bed once the initial ceremony was done on the party for Ineos. And I wondered, do you ever sit back at times and just go like, yeah, that was good? Or do you celebrate it away from all the limelight?
After finishing line, that's the end of my celebration. But I internalize what has happened. I will go back, sit, audit what has been happening for the last 2 hours. Internalize actually in my mind about breaking the world record and running under 2 hours. And that's enough. You know, I believe in a philosophy whereby when you are going up the tree, you actually handle every branch. So I have actually got the branch the last 2 weeks in Berlin for 2 hours, 1 minute and 9 seconds. Then what's another thing that I need to actually announce that I have pro? It's over. We are planning for Berlin 2023.
Your discipline is quite impressive, Eliud. What I'm picking up from what you've said as well, do you also do meditation as well? Because I get the sense like sometimes you also do meditation.
I don't meditate, but I always think and pray what I will be doing in the next few months.
And all that success, obviously, there's a team behind you.
Absolutely.
And there's one man who's played a very critical role in your growth as an athlete. Tell us about your relationship with Mr. Patrick Sang, your head coach.
I've been with Patrick Sang for all of my career. I can say I lack an English word to describe Patrick Sang. I think I need to go to school again to learn English.
You could use your mother tongue. You could say that word.
Maybe, but you can't understand.
Our viewers
Swahili.
They will not understand. You know, I come from a local area whereby we talk a strong dialect, and I don't think people will understand. But all in all, Patrick is my sport coach, is my life coach, is my business coach. So I am all round when I am with him.
I mean, you've been so successful. Is there what would you say is the key to success? Is there a secret? Is there a catchword? Is there a phrase that you'd say, this is what you do?
Success actually is not a rocket science. Success is doing those small things that can make you to feel you are, it's boring. And when you do all the time, also all those small things called habits will lead you to success. That's the secret.
So the key thing is to continuously do the same thing, even if it's boring, create a habit that gets you to success.